So I'm going to talk about briefly two projects. The first project I'd like to talk about is the one that you see here on your left. And this is a survey that is financed by the Department of Cannabis Control, which, with the semi-legalization, because it's not federally recognized as a legal drug, cannabis was legalized in California. There were licenses, you've probably been reading about it in the local papers, and taxes on those licenses. And there's money to study that particular area. And we are studying is the entrepreneurs, the people in the business of growing, refining, distributing the products from that business. And we have learned some very, very interesting things that you can only get by, we're doing surveys, we're doing face-to-face, we're doing focused groups. And this is a quote from someone, just to show you the kind of information that we're getting, which is so interesting. This is someone who's running a legal business, who had over $1 million stolen from her family business through another legal business that was using, there was a coalition of folks using stolen credit cards, buying her product, putting fake names on it. She couldn't get the money back. She still can't get the money back. And she wanted to tell us all about it. Now that's just one story that we have, which is useful for those going into the business, and also for the Department of Cannabis Control to know. And I'll just say one other thing before I bring up Dr. Lucero, which is the other project we're going to talk about. We're trying to find out how much illegal business is going on in this area, still, right? So how do you ask that question? You say, are you doing anything illegal? No. You say, how many of your competitors do you think are doing anything illegal? And that question, they're answering. This next project I'm doing with Dr. Lucero. Dr. Lucero is the Associate Dean of Admissions for the David Geffen School of Medicine at UCLA. We're doing a fantastic project together that brings our students up. This is the first group of students that spent the summer. I'll let her talk.
I wanted to just, I was told I have 5 minutes, so I'm going to try to be quick about it. But we are at the David Geffen School of Medicine, as Dr. Gold mentioned, and I'm in charge of the admissions for medical school, but I also am in charge of the pathway and outreach programs. And so these are pre-health programs for students that are interested in pursuing a career in medicine. And so just to give you a sense of how important these programs are, I was just at I'm an anesthesiologist, so I was just at an ASA annual conference in New Orleans. And I had the pleasure of having breakfast with two of my colleagues who I mentored in anesthesia. And both of them said to me that they would never be where they are today if they didn't do the pathway programs. And they did several different ones. One did one and one did a couple different ones. And that struck with me because I thought, how important, I don't think a lot of people know, and these are very accomplished faculty, they're in leadership roles and doing wonderful things, but they both agree that the pathway programs for them were really critical. They are two women who are traditionally underrepresented in medicine, and those are individuals who are from historically marginalized groups. And so, being in charge of these pathway programs provides itself with a really wonderful opportunity to provide academic enrichment for the students. So I want to tell you there's the PrEP program, and that program has been 40 years old. We celebrated our 40th anniversary with bringing in 10 new students for Cal Poly Humboldt, in addition to our 30 students that come. They apply from all over the country and many from the Los Angeles area. So the program, how successful it's been is over the 40 years, we've had almost 45% of the students that completed the program are either currently physicians or in medical school. So it's a really successful program. So what do? We bring students together who are from historically marginalized group and or have economic disadvantage. We bring them over the summer for a 4-week program. And we have them do academic enrichment programs. They hear about, they do a health disparities project. They will hear about applying to medical school and CAT prep. These are students that are either just graduated from college or in the last 2 years of college, and they've made that decision that they want to pursue this. We have them paired with longitudinal mentors, which are faculty who agree to mentor these students well beyond the summer. So they meet with them twice a year, one in the spring, one in the fall, and will continue to meet them twice a year and ad hoc as they need until the student enrolls in an actual medicine program. And so ideally we hope they continue to mentor, which they will. These are their faculty that are very dedicated. So we put them together, and we put them together as a group. And they come and they stay. We have an option for them to live in the dorms, and they really are at the UCLA campus for the summer. They get to work with each other, interact. They have mentors. They have our team that works with them for the academic enrichment. So we help them kind of look at medicine as a possibility and a chance that they can do it without the sort of ideas of going to the Student Doctor Network or some blog to figure out what to do. So we had, as I mentioned, 30 students. We got a HRSA grant, so that is a physician workforce grant to increase the physician workforce and the diversity of the physician workforce. It's a $2.5 million grant over 5 years, so I would make it into the $1 million club if I was here. But a part of that grant was to secure 10 additional spots for Cal Poly Humboldt students. With that grant, that allows them to come to the program. It allows for housing and travel costs. And so they come down and they spend 4 weeks with us in our cohort. And the culmination at the end is they present a critical review of a health disparities research. And the idea behind that is to help them sort of look at and navigate as we're thinking about research, how do we critically evaluate a research study? And then what further work do they want to do? And so you can see the pictures here in the center. There is a student that was presenting, and then they, of course, have a graduation with us. And so I think the reason that we wanted to bring the Cal Poly students to UCLA is it is a remote, it is a rural area, and it has a large Native American community and is a Hispanic serving institution. And the goal is, when we look at the literature, we know that students who go to medical school are going to go back to their communities to serve those communities. And that is the one true thing that we can see in looking at our applicants and where they go after they're done with their training. And so our goal is to really increase both the diversity and experience of our students in medicine with this program and our Cal Poly students, but also to hope that we can increase the amount of the physician workforce here in Humboldt County. So thank you very much.